Abracadabra! By the power of Beelzebub and the applesauce, I am invoking you, creatures of the night, come to me now! Go and bring me back those wretched Smurfs! Do as I say! Hey!
Hefty Smurf, it's terrible! Gargamel has smurfed a whole lot of wild creatures. They have just kidnapped 9 Smurfs. And our baby! We will have to free them at all costs.
Well, this time, it is Smurf, and I'm gonna deal with that Gargamel. Wait till I get my hands on him. Baby Smurf! Don't be afraid, Baby Smurf. It's over now. I'll Smurf you out of here. There they are!
There they are!
Hurrah! The hefty Smurf!
Oh, thank you, Hefty Smurf. You are the strongest, the most courageous, the most... Hefty Smurf, are you all...
Once upon a time, the Smurfs gathered in Smurf Village to plan a surprise party for Smurfette's birthday. You see, while every Smurf is special, Smurfette is particularly unique, since she's the only girl in the village. Her birthday was going to be Smurftastic, with singing, dancing, Smurfberry cake, and presents that didn't blow up, since none were from Jokey Smurf. But little did the Smurfs know that they were about to get a surprise from the evil wizard Gargamel. Oh no! Whatever Gargamel is planning has scared everyone away from Smurf Village. As you try to uncover Gargamel's plans, collect the coins left behind as clues by those lost Smurfs.
A new portal has appeared.
The Enchanted Forest. As they prepared for the festivities, the Smurfs were startled by the sound of Smurfette screaming in the Enchanted Forest. They ran quickly to see what had happened, but arrived too late. Smurfette had been smurfnapped by a mysterious stranger. As the stranger dragged Smurfette into the Enchanted Forest, a spell suddenly transformed the normally happy creatures of the forest into very mean ones. The Smurfs panicked and in the confusion accidentally bumped Papa Smurf, sending his magic Smurfportation crystals flying into the air and right into their mouths. Once swallowed by the Smurfs, the magic in the crystals activated and opened a portal that Papa Smurf knew would help them find Smurfette. The Smurfs jumped in, ready for any danger that might come their way. Let's continue our story. When the Smurfs arrived in the spooky woods, they found Smurfette held prisoner. The Smurfnapper, who called herself Vexy, looked like a Smurf, but was pale in color rather than blue. Gutsy Smurf demanded that Vexy release Smurfette, but she refused, saying that she was taking her sister back to their papa. Vexy then carried Smurfette off even deeper into the forest. But before the Smurfs could stop her, a cursed frog leaped out and attacked them. While the Smurfs defeated the cursed frog, Vexy had taken Smurfette deeper into the spooky woods, where the Smurfs knew Gargamel often lurked. Suddenly, a second portal burst open, and they smurfed into what was surely going to be even more danger. The Smurfs jumped out of the portal and into the spooky woods. Almost immediately, they became lost, and Grouchy Smurf made sure they all heard about it. But before he could finish complaining, the Smurfs heard a sinister yet unmistakably familiar snicker echo throughout the woods. Unafraid, the determined Smurfs pressed on in their search for their beloved Smurfette. Papa suspected that she'd been taken to Gargamel's hovel. As Papa Smurf suspected, Vexy had taken Smurfette to Gargamel's hovel. As the Smurfs made their way inside, they found Smurfette trapped, while Vexy mixed a strange potion. The Smurfs pleaded with Vexy to release Smurfette, but she refused, telling them again that Smurfette was her sister and belonged to their true papa, Gargamel. But the Smurfs are Smurfette's real family, and they remained determined to free her. Vexy finished mixing her potion and set the bottle on the ground. The potion opened another portal, which revealed their old nemesis, Azrael. Vexy grabbed Smurfette and leaped into the portal, but when the Smurfs tried to follow, Azrael stood menacingly in their path. The Smurfs knew that they would have to deal with a snarling Azrael before they could continue. It wasn't easy, but the Smurfs managed to overcome Azrael. Papa Smurf had peeked into Vexy's portal just before it closed and saw a familiar place, New York City. Luckily, the Smurfportation crystals allowed them to open another portal to the same place. Even though they realized New York might not be completely safe, the Smurfs knew it was also home to some very good friends. The portal dropped the Smurfs off at the home of Grace and Patrick Winslow, their human family. Excited to see them again, the Smurfs told the Winslows about Smurfette's capture and asked if they knew of Gargamel's current whereabouts. Just as worried for their friend Smurfette, the Winslows said that Gargamel was now a world-famous magician. Tonight was his last show in New York before leaving for Paris, France. With no time to waste, Patrick gave Papa the location of the theater in Paris where Gargamel's show took place. The grateful Smurfs then said their goodbyes to the Winslows and smurfed a new portal, heading for their next stop in New York. As soon as the portal opened, the Smurfs spotted Smurfette, now held captive by Gargamel, Vexy, and another Smurf-like boy creature who shared her same pale color. It was Hackus, Vexy's brother, who, like his sister, had been created by Gargamel. Gargamel was shocked to see his enemies, the Smurfs, appear. But his initial surprise was short-lived. He ordered Vexy and Hackus, his naughties, to attack. With tremendous strength, Hackus knocked the Smurfs back like they were Smurf bowling pins. The naughties forced the Smurfs to retreat into a nearby candy store, where the naughties continued their pursuit while Gargamel snuck off to conjure another evil spell. While it may have been just the two of them against the Smurfs, the odds somehow seemed stacked against our heroes. The victory over the naughties was sweet, but brief. Gargamel returned with Smurfette, now even angrier because his naughties had failed to stop the Smurfs. Vexy and Hackus retreated behind their master as he waved his wand in the air and declared that his evil plot had only just begun to unfold. At that moment, Papa Smurf smurfed a new portal so the Smurfs could escape with Smurfette. But Gargamel's magic covered it with a thick sheet of ice. The Smurfs slid on the slippery surface right into the frosty portal. The frosty portal deposited them alone on an icy mountain. Oh, the Smurfs have never been this cold in their entire lives. To make matters worse, it seemed that the Smurf-portation crystals had stopped working again. With no way to smurf a portal, the trapped Smurfs decided to explore the mountain, hoping to find shelter and somehow restore the power of the magic crystals along the way. Their desperate journey through the snow and ice led the Smurfs to the top of the mountain. Just when all seemed lost, the magic in the crystals suddenly returned, and the Smurfs prepared to smurf a portal to find Smurfette. But before they could leave, Brainy Smurf shakily observed that they were not completely alone. As the Smurfs turned to see what was frightening him, they were relieved to be greeted only by a cute polar bear cub. Oh. But Papa Smurf remained wary of Gargamel, and his fears were realized when he saw another spell headed directly for their new polar bear friend. Unknown to the Smurfs, this spell was also part of Gargamel's evil plan to prevent them from rescuing Smurfette. Now in Paris, Gargamel schemed to permanently rid himself of the pesky Smurfs. Despite many defeats in the past, he remained confident that this time he would prevent them from taking Smurfette. But just in case, Gargamel also carefully considered a backup plan.
If ice won't cool them down,
Gargamel mused aloud. But before he could finish, he was interrupted by an eager-to-please Hackus, who blurted out, "Then fire warm them up?" At first, Gargamel frowned at the slow-witted Hackus, but then recognized the unintended truth in what he said. If ice won't stop those infuriating Smurfs, then fire will. Gargamel uttered,
"Our little Smurfs are so cold, they turn blue. It's time to turn up the heat."
With a flick of his wand, Gargamel created a powerful energy that rushed out of his fireplace and into the streets of Paris, which lit up blue like a Smurfy Christmas tree. Meanwhile, back on Ice Mountain, the Smurfs managed to stop the poor polar bear cub who had been cursed by Gargamel. Papa Smurf struggled anew to smurf another portal, but the Smurf-portation crystals still weren't working properly. A portal eventually opened, But something seemed very wrong. It was swirling red and blazing hot. Papa tried to warn the Smurfs, but they were so eager to leave the bitter cold of Ice Mountain that they jumped in anyway. Left with no alternative, Papa joined his Smurfs, and together they smurfed into what Papa realized was almost certainly another of Gargamel's traps. Exiting the portal, the Smurfs carefully walked across a bridge suspended over a giant pool of boiling lava as a flock of silly-looking birds flew overhead. Papa Smurf knew that they would not have to wait long for another Gargamel spell. Back in Paris, Smurfette told Gargamel she believed that her family would still save her. Gargamel replied,
How are the Smurfs going to save you when they won't be able to save themselves?
Gargamel then cast a spell into the lava.
Forget about the Colonel. Let's see how they like a wizard's fried chicken.
With the Phoenix beaten, the Smurfs were able to set their sights anew on Gargamel. Papa Smurf used the magic in the now restored crystals to finally smurf a portal to Paris. He reassured the nervous Smurfs that this time it would lead them to Smurfette. The Smurfs followed Papa Smurf into the portal and to what was sure to be their final confrontation with Gargamel. When they emerged, the Smurfs saw a tall, pointed tower. As usual, grouchy Smurf complained that it didn't seem they were in the right place. As if on cue, a flyer fluttered by, announcing Gargamel le Grand, proving that they were indeed on the right track. The Smurfs crept quietly into Gargamel's theater, where he was performing his magic show. But Gargamel still somehow managed to spot them and retreated behind the stage curtains to escape. The Smurfs gave chase, only to discover that Gargamel had trapped their sister Smurfette in his evil Smurfstractor, a machine designed to steal the essence of a Smurf. With a devilish grin, Gargamel proclaimed,
This is the end, my little blue Smurfs. Once I extract all of your essence with my Smurfstractor, I shall rule the entire world!
The Smurfs rallied to save Smurfette. As the battle raged on, Gargamel stumbled into the Smurfstractor, damaging it. While he frantically tried to make repairs, the Smurfs freed Smurfette. But Gargamel still had his naughties. He called upon them to stop the Smurfs. But Vexy and Hackus hesitated. They had come to care about Smurfette. The naughties remembered how she had pleaded with Gargamel to feed them when he cruelly refused, showing them the power of love. Vexy and Hackus now joined forces with the Smurfs and tripped Gargamel into the Smurfstractor. It exploded and sent him high into the air, showering a rain of sparks just like a fireworks show. While it had been a long and difficult quest to rescue Smurfette from Gargamel and Azrael, the Smurfs joyfully reunited and reminded themselves that family is always there for one another, no matter what the odds. Smurfette tearfully thanked Papa and all the Smurfs for saving her. With the group together, Papa Smurf opened a final portal to return them all to Smurf Village. But before they left, Papa Smurf noticed that Vexy and Hackus were also crying as Hackus sobbed, "Hackus leaking." Papa knew the naughties were really Smurfs at heart, just like Smurfette, even though they had been created by Gargamel. And now they had turned as blue as any Smurf. Smurfette told the Smurfs how it happened. Gargamel had used a potion on the naughties, the same secret formula that had changed Smurfette herself so many years ago. His plan was to transform his naughties into Smurfs, and then extract their essence too. But this plan, like all his others, had been foiled by the Smurfs. With Vexy and Hackus along for the ride, the Smurfs leapt together into the portal to return home. Back in Smurf Village, Smurfette's birthday party was now finally underway. Every Smurf, including Vexy and Hackus, gathered around her Smurfberry cake to celebrate. As the Smurfs sang and danced, their troubles with Gargamel became a distant memory. Life for the Smurfs had returned to normal. That is, at least until their next adventure.
Let me smurf you the story of the Vile Leaf. A dreadful adventure, one that's beyond belief. I smurfed this little poem to tell you the tale, with pictures I smurfed for added detail. Safe in their village, the place where they dwell, you'll find all the Smurfs who I'm sure you know well. There is Papa Smurf, our beloved leader, and the lovely Smurfette. You'll find no one sweeter. Handy, greedy, jokey, to name but a few. It would take hours to name all the Smurfs coloured blue. But far from the village, where none dare to roam, lies a ramshackle hovel that the neighbour calls home. For he is a sorcerer, draped in black head to toe. He lives there alone with his cats, don't you know? Dressed in gaudy red boots, they look nasty and vile. According to Taylor, he has no sense of style. I speak of Gargamel, but that is no surprise. I'd smurf him on the nose if it weren't for my size. He has an obsession, his one and only thought. He wants to smurf the Smurfs for a stone of some sort. This time, he has smurfed from a book of despair, a long-lost formula to help him grow pears? No, not pears. Wait a minute. That makes a mythical plant grow poisonous and dangerous. Ah, yes, that's it. And so he has smurfed using an ancient text, this most dangerous plant. And here's what happened next. Papa Smurf is distressed. Something has gone awry. Smurfs have gone missing, and we must find out why.
Oh, there you are, Hefty.
Hi there, Papa Smurf. Handy asked me to come see you. He put this weird machine on my back. He called it a Smurfizer.
Yes, it's his Smurftastic new invention. It will allow you to heal all the contaminated plants that have smurfed the village. And maybe smurf some of the Smurfs who have disappeared.
I hope so. But Handy told me that his machine needs a tank.
Well, that's why you're here. Without it, you won't be able to use the Smurfizer correctly. Its tank is a flower that I've been studying. You can smurf it a little further down this path. It seems to have developed an immunity to the infection.
Do you think it could solve our problem?
Let's hope so. By the way, speaking of the Smurfizer, you have the honor of being the first to smurf this new invention. But I want to make sure you're still as strong with that equipment on your back.
I'm the strongest Smurf, Papa Smurf, with or without the Smurfizer. But I can practice with it, if you smurf that it's necessary.
I'd prefer that, Hefty. You can never be too careful. I smurfed a little course for you. Let's begin your training. Make your way over to Farmer. He's smurfing by the river. Let's make sure the Smurfizer doesn't make it too difficult to move around before we smurf on. Holy Smurf! There you are, Hefty! Papa Smurf told me to give you a test to make sure you can smurf your mission.
I know, Farmer. What do I have to do?
Smurf your head up and look over there, on top of that cliff. Someone should be smurfing at ya.
Smurfette.
She's so smurfy.
Hey there, Hefty. What are you smurfing here?
I'm looking for a strange flower that's supposed to help smurf this contamination.
Oh, yeah. Papa Smurf told us that he'd set you a little challenge. Oh, I heard that you have to test out Handy's new invention.
Yes, the Smurfizer. I'm learning how to use it. I'm smurfing as hard as I can to get the hang of it.
Well, you better keep practicing, because you have to jump over that river ahead.
Whoa, careful you don't smurf into the water.
Don't worry, I know how to swim.
I'm sure that you do, Hefty. But if you smurf into the water, the weight of the Smurfizer might make you smurf to the bottom.
Oh, well, that'll be the end of your smurf.
I'll be careful then. There's the flower! I'm sure it's the right one. It doesn't appear to be sick. It must be immune. Okay, I can see the flower in the distance. I have to keep going. I've got the flower! Mission accomplished! I'm the greatest, even with the Smurfizer on my back. Okay, time to Smurf back to the village. Andy, here's the magic flower that Papa Smurf asked me to Smurf you.
Thanks, Hefty. I can finally put the finishing touches to my Smurfizer.
Are you sure it'll work, Andy?
Oh yes, Papa Smurf. You're in for a big surprise. It'll be goodbye contamination. You'll be able to reach all of the areas in the village that you couldn't before.
I hope you mean the good kind of surprise, Andy. Remember what happened when you built those robots?
Hefty has a point, Andy. You sometimes Smurf inventions that you can't keep under control.
Oh, don't be so pessimistic. The Smurfizer is my most accomplished invention. And the most effective. I swear on my Smurf.
I can't wait to see it in action, Andy. We need to Smurf this contamination once and for all.
Smurf me a few minutes so I can add the tank to the Smurfizer. There you have it. You're up, Hefty.
Go heal the contaminated grass around the village and come back here when you're done.
I'm done, Papa Smurf. All of the contaminated plants have been Smurfed. The Smurfizer is very effective. And it's easy to Smurf, too.
My invention is working perfectly. I told you so. By the way, the Smurfizer still has much to show you. When you're exploring outside the village, keep your eyes open. If you bring me materials, I'll be able to upgrade the Smurfizer. You have plenty of surprises in store.
Okay, I'll keep my eyes peeled, Handy.
Yes, but we still have a lot of Smurf to do, my little Smurfs. Some Smurfs are missing from the village. They were last seen heading to the dam.
I hope they haven't disappeared like the others.
You need to take a closer Smurf, Hefty. But be careful. The area surrounding the dam is contaminated.
Use the Smurfizer to Smurf your way there. This is a chance to test my invention in the field.
You can count on me. I'll find the missing Smurfs. And those contaminated plants had better watch out.
Hefty, help!
A bridge collapsed and we got trapped here.
No need to panic. I'm on my way. I'll Smurf your little bridge problem. Okay, the Smurfizer can heal the contamination, but maybe it has other powers too. Let's give that flower a little Smurf.
Thanks, Hefty. That was some magic trick.
Oh, it wasn't magic. That was Handy's latest invention. I can use it to Smurf the contamination.
Looks like you can also use it to clear a path.
Yeah, pretty Smurfy, huh? Anything's possible with the Smurfizer. Okay, gotta go. I'll go see if there are any more Smurfs to save at the dam. Guys, how's it going?
Hefty, you smurfed here just in time.
We can't Smurf it anymore.
What's the matter?
Well, we were smurfing on the dam in peace when suddenly a seed fell from the sky. Whoosh!
Into the ground. Bam!
And it started growing. Whoosh!
Then a strange plant suddenly sprouted. Pop!
And it smurfed Lazy, and he was sleeping nearby.
Shabam! Pow! Blop! Whiz!
Enough with the sound effects. What happened next?
Well, we tried to smurf back to the village, lickety-split.
But we couldn't because of the contamination.
Well, luckily, you came to save us, Hefty.
Yeah, it's a good job you can decontaminate the area with the Smurfizer. Okay, I'm gonna call Papa Smurf with the Smurfy talkie. He'll come smurf you up with a stork and take you back to the village. In the meantime, I'll go save Lazy.
Thank you, Hefty. You saved my life. If it wasn't for you, I'd be stuck napping in that horrible plant forever.
No need to thank me, Lazy. That's what I'm here for.
I haven't a Smurf how this happened. I was working on the dam when suddenly I felt like smurfing a little nap. I lied down underneath the tree, and when I woke up, I was trapped inside that horrible plant. And all of my friends had disappeared.
I know. They told me all about it. A seed fell down from the sky and smurfed that mysterious plant. The others ran away, but you got captured while you were sleeping.
In any case, I'm awake. Now, let's get back to the village. Quick. I can't wait to get back to my bed to smurf a well-deserved nap.
I'm gonna smurf a piece of this plant to Papa Smurf so he can study it. I hope he'll find a way to get rid of it once and for all.
Hefty returned with the sample in hand. Then Papa Smurf spoke up so they might understand. This plant, my little Smurfs, is called the vile leaf. It spits out mutant seeds that are sure to cause grief. From these seeds of evil, vile traps quickly will sprout. They will grow all around, they will spread all about. If you spot a vile trap, you had better beware, for they have but one goal, finding things to ensnare. The Smurfs asked a question. They didn't have a clue. Please tell us, Papa Smurf, what is it we must do? To destroy the vile leaf, you must find and find fast. 3 rare ingredients, though it's no simple task. So, the list of ingredients to make an antidote for the vile leaf, it's very simple. I just need to remember what Papa Smurf told me. Yes, I wrote it down here. That's it. There is Aqua Magnifica, crystals coloured pink, and silver hellebores for their perfume that stinks. Papa Smurf is aware there is danger in store. Dark infested forests, lakes to cross, and much more. The Smurfs started talking, all sounding quite distressed. Who is crazy enough to set off on this quest? Amidst their bickering, only one hand was shown. Brainy volunteered to go there on his own. Aqua Magnifica, he said. I'll get it, right? From deep in the forest, close to Wild Smurf's campsite.
Hello, Papa Smurf. As you know, I volunteered, right? I was getting ready to leave, but I still need some information.
Yes, of course. Smurf to the source of the Agua Magnifica in Wild's campsite. But first, go see Handy in the clearing. He is repairing the bridge that leads to our dear friend's campsite.
Very well. I have memorized that information with the greatest care, Papa Smurf. I hope that Handy has finished the bridge. I don't want to wait for too long. Fin on here.
The vile bulls attacked us. Me, I don't like vile bulls.
Where are they now? I'm ready to smurf them a lesson.
They've gone. They've gone. They blocked the path by smurfing a landslide. Me? I don't like vile bulls. And I don't like blocked passages.
Me neither, Grouchy. Maybe you could help me find another way through.
Me? I don't like finding other ways through.
Fine, I understand. I'll do it myself.
Thanks, Brainy. If it wasn't for you, Gargamel would have captured me. That would have been one really lousy joke.
Tell me, how did you get yourself into this situation? I saw your open present and the mark on the ground. Over there.
I wanted to play a trick on Handy. I prepared a present that was supposed to fall into his hands when he stepped on the cross. It wasn't easy to set up, believe me.
I believe you, Jokey.
But just as I was about to hide, a vile ball appeared out of nowhere and startled me. So I stepped on the cross and my own present smurfed up in my face.
Haha, you got to smurf up your own medicine. I'm sorry I missed it.
I panicked, so I ran away without looking where I was going and got caught in this vile trap.
Next time, you'll think twice before smurfing stupid jokes, right? Okay, head back to the village. I have to keep going. Hello? Guys? I've just found what's left of the raft.
What's left of the raft? Did it get eaten?
Nah, it was destroyed. The debris scattered across the water.
Can you smurf it back together?
I don't have any glue or magic powers. And more importantly, I'm not handy.
By the way, where has he gotten to? I bet that he's passed out.
I don't think so. I can't see him anywhere. He must have kept going.
Wait a second. Smurf me, the Smurfy Talkie Chef. Hello, Brainy. Can you see anything else?
Yeah, some of his tools are lying around. And hey, there are some planks too.
If you use your imagination, you might be able to use them to cross the river. Think.
Oh, thank you, Brainy. You smurfed my life.
What happened to you?
A vile trap attacked us in the clearing. Well, Handy tried to fend it off, and I ran away. But I still got captured. Oh, I'm so unlucky.
What about Handy?
I don't know. I ran away without looking back. Anyway, I didn't see him again.
Whoa, good job. Papa Smurf always says you shouldn't abandon your friends, right? Go on, head back to the village. I have to go find Handy. Handy, can you hear me? It's me. I've come to save you.
Brainy! Oh, thank you! It's about time. I thought I was gonna be smurfed in here forever. Hurry up! I've had enough of being stuck in here. There's a bunch of those nasty, vile critters hanging around too.
Don't worry, they'll soon be gone, thanks to the Smurfizer.
Okay, but first, you need to heal that rotten vile trap's contaminated hearts. According to Papa Smurf, that will weaken the plant and allow me to escape. The vile critters are smurfed all over this area. I'll help guide you.
All right, I'm coming, Handy.
Thank you, Brainy. You've smurfed up so much courage that I didn't recognize you.
And I have more surprises in store. Papa Smurf is going to be proud of me for sure. I was supposed to meet you by the bridge leading to Wild's home.
Yeah, before the vile trap captured me. As you noticed, I wasn't able to repair the bridge. There was too much contamination. What's more, I lost more than half of my tools on the way.
Yes, I noticed. But I was able to find your hammer. By the way, I have to cross the river to get to Wild's home, but I don't know how.
I see. Just give me a minute. I need to think. Even without my equipment, I can still do a little tinkering for you. Give me my hammer. I'm going to smurf a few modifications.
I'm a little worried. You're sure about this, right?
Don't worry, I know what I'm smurfing. There you have it. I'm proud to present, for the first time ever, the Smurfo Glider. You'll be able to glide through the air and smurf any challenge that awaits you. You can use healing spray to propel yourself along whenever you need to.
I'm not so sure about this new feature.
You know me, Brady. My inventions always smurf a charm. No problemo.
I wouldn't say that, right? But I'll give it a try. Okay, see you soon. I'll go smurf the others to come get you.
See you. Hawk.
I am too, Wild. Papa Smurf always says, friendship is a precious thing that you need to smurf.
Brainy never change. Always talking for nothing.
And you haven't changed either. You still speak in such a peculiar way.
No, me change. Me worried. Contamination everywhere. Hawk.
Don't you worry, Wild. Papa Smurf will find a solution. Incidentally, I need to smurf an ingredient from here to heal the contamination. Aqua Magnifica.
Aqua Magnifica over there. At end of branch course. Hawk. You complete course. A challenge for you.
A challenge? Well, okay then. I smurf your challenge. I never back down when I'm faced with obstacles. Papa Smurf is going to be so proud of me. It still isn't over. I'm going to have to glide over to the other end. Honestly, what in the Smurf was he thinking? The other Smurfs won't be able to complete the course without the Smurfizer. I'll have to tell Papa Smurf.
You're welcome, Brainy. Further ahead, Yum Yum area.
A Yum Yum area? Okay. Can you explain what this course is?
Me?
make adventure course for Smurfs. All come here to have fun. Yum Yum area for rest, eat, and drink sarsaparilla juice.
You smurfed all of this by yourself? That's very kind, Wild, but
contamination everywhere. Course not finished because of contamination.
yeah, I noticed that. There are big holes in your course.
You continue course. No Smurf the time. Ingredient at the end. Huck huck.
Okay then, Wild. I'm going. I did that entire course just to get some water? I'm sorry to say this, but I don't see what's so magnifica about this water.
Spellbook of Papa Smurf tells stories that make want some. Me, always Smurf bath in Aqua Magnifica. Huck huck.
In any case, thank you. You helped me find the first ingredient that will smurf the contamination.
You, come back with friends to Smurf Adventure Course and drink sarsaparilla juice.
I promise. We'll come back and see you as soon as we finish smurfing the contamination. But you need to work on the course. It's far too dangerous, right? You know that safety is no smurfing matter for Papa Smurf.
Me, make course safe, and friends all come back later. Huck huck.
Perfect. See you soon, Wild.
Now, back in the village, there's an air of panic. Some Smurfs even cancelled their upcoming picnic. When they saw the vile leaf spreading seeds to invade, those wise Smurfs decided to build barricades. However, Dimwitty, he went off for a stroll, whistling and unaware of what could take its toll. Without showing caution, he walked on deep in thought. Then a vile trap appeared, snatched him up, he'd been caught! But you should know, the vile trap, that evil creation, can show Gargamel the village's location. Once a plant nabs a Smurf, therefore sealing his fate, it signals the wizard who's lying in wait. To stop this from happening, the Smurfs have to succeed in saving Dimwitty from that horrible weed. But look who has returned, equipped with all that gear. It is indeed Brainy! So, there's nothing to fear.
Brainy, you're finally here.
Yes, Papa Smurf. I have retrieved.
Not now. We have to help Dimwitty. There's no time to lose. He's been smurfed by a vile trap. It can lead Gargamel straight to the village. Dimwitty is in the central square, and it's been invaded by the contamination.
What? Holy Smurf. That thing is aptly named. Before I can even catch my breath, I have to smurf the hero once again.
You should have been more careful, Dimwitty. I warned you that Gargamel can use those plants to smurf the location of the village. You put all the Smurfs in danger.
Oh, I thought you wanted me to smurf into the plant.
It's no use trying to explain. You're smurfing your breath. Need I remind you that I have returned from a long journey? Right? I also managed to bring back the first ingredient, the Aqua Magnifica. Is anyone interested?
Congratulations, Brainy. Thanks to your courage, we only have 2 ingredients left to find.
It was like smurfing fish in a barrel. With my superior intellect, I could overcome any challenge that...
Did you go on a trip, Brainy?
He's smurfing me crazy. I'm going to get some well-deserved rest.
Brainy helped Dimwitty to escape, and he apologized for his silly mistake. But I have more bad news, declared Papa Smurf. More Smurfs have disappeared, like Smurf and also Smurf. To save the missing friends immediately, they must concoct the cure mentioned previously. Finding the pink crystals, it could be a hassle, for they are located in Cooking Pot Castle. Cooking Pot Castle, a great culinary school, where chefs learn to cook meals that would make your mouth drool. A Smurf who knows that place, there exists only one. He's the Smurf we call Chef. His mission has begun. I once had dinner at Cooking Pot Castle. Don't get me wrong, it was nice, but it wasn't that, you know. Anyway, anyway.
There, Chef. I've got a surprise for you. I've smurfed a few improvements to the Smurfizer. By the way, if you find any materials on your journey, don't hesitate to smurf them to me. The more you give me, the more I can improve the Smurfizer. Pretty smurfy, right?
Oh, I can't wait to see that. But didn't you say you had a surprise?
Haha, yes! I upgraded the Smurfizer to help you through Cooking Pot Castle.
Are you sure you'll be able to smurf the pink crystals from the Cooking Pot Castle?
As sure as you need to break eggs to make an omelet, Papa Smurf. There's a supply of crystals inside the castle.
How do you know that place so well?
It's a long story. I've got to go. The clock is ticking. You can count on me to bring back the second ingredient, the pink crystals.
You and I need to have a little talk when you return.
Oh, guys, can you hear me?
Yes, this is Papa Smurf. What's going on?
I'm in front of Cooking Pot Castle, but something's not right. The front door is locked. I have a bad feeling about this. I'm afraid this mission is going to turn sour.
So, how are you going to get in?
My friend, Chef Tok Tok, made a small entrance just for me. I hope it hasn't been locked too. If I remember correctly, by following this wall, I can get to the small passage that Chef Tok Tok smurfed for me. Hello, guys? Are you there? I think I found a way to smurf into the kitchen.
You're going over the outer walls, right?
Yes, I have to jump into the air and smurf to the top.
Be careful, Chef. Don't go breaking your smurf.
Don't you worry, Papa Smurf. See you later. Okay, this Smurfo glider is going to be very useful. Good thing I'm not afraid of heights. Guys, I made it! I can see the end of the wall, all the way over there. I must admit, I'm a little worried. The contamination has smurfed everywhere. It looks horrible, just like lumpy custard.
Do you think it could be...
Another vile trap? Yes, it must be inside the castle. That would explain why it's spreading so much. Okay, gotta go. I'll call you back later. Ah, finally, a place that I recognize. The terrace balcony. But there used to be tables and chairs here. Now, all that's left is some old debris. How could Chef Tok Tok and his students have smurfed this place in such a mess? Okay, we can smurf about that later. Let's go. There's a small entrance for me around here somewhere. Hello, Papa Smurf. I think I can see a vile trap in the distance. It's closed. There must be something or someone inside.
Holy Smurf! This confirms our suspicions about the progress of the contamination. Brainy, go check and see if any Smurfs have gone missing.
Wow! It's gonna take ages for you to count everyone. I'm hanging up. There's the tower where the classroom is. I can also see the small entrance that my friend Chef Tok Tok built for me. I need to jump over that gap and glide over to the other side, safe and sound. It should be a piece of cake. Hello, guys? I've just found a cookbook lying on a stand.
Use it to learn a few new recipes. A change would be nice.
Ah, no. I'd better not smurf this for you, Brainy. There is sarsaparilla juice in the recipe, but also, and I quote, a strange new plant, strong in taste, and that grows quickly.
The file trap. Do you think the castle chefs were eating file traps? That might be why the castle has been abandoned, right?
Definitely. Okay, got to go. I'll tell you if I find anything else. Greedy, it's me, Chef. I'll get you out of there.
Oh, thank you, Chef. What great news. I couldn't stay here a second longer. I'm starving.
Can't say I'm surprised. I just need to heal the contaminated hearts. Then you'll be free. How did you get yourself into this situation, Greedy?
When I heard you were going to Cooking Pot Castle, I couldn't resist. Just the thought of the thousands of dishes you can usually smurf here, my mouth was watering.
And you snuck away to come here.
Yes, I took a stork. And when I got here, I searched the kitchen. But all I could find were these large, salty rocks.
Salty rocks! That's the ingredient I need to bring to Papa Smurf. Wait for me here. When I return, we'll head back to the village together. There, the pink crystals. Chef Tok Tok told me why they're so rare and why he had trouble getting them. They come from a faraway land, in the mountains, I think. They give his recipes their unique and peculiar taste. Ah, I sound just like Brainy. Now that I have a piece, I can meet up with Greedy and head back to the village. Grouchy, where is Papa Smurf? I have to give him the second ingredient.
Papa Smurf isn't here. Me? I don't like Smurfs who aren't here.
Not here? Well, do you know where he is?
Yes, in the swamp. He said that there was no time to lose, and that he was going to look for the hellebores. Me? I don't like hellebores. Papa Smurf still hasn't returned, and the village is in a mess. Me? I don't like messes.
Oh no, what's Smurfing on now? Okay, I'm gonna go put the crystals in his lab, safe and sound.
During the adventure in that faraway place, the Smurfs in the village started acting in haste. Papa Smurf, too eager and wanting to do more, set off for the swamp to find silver hellebores. As the hours rolled by, the Smurfs began to fret. Papa Smurf is still gone. Why isn't he back yet? Has he been taken captive or caught in a trap? Does he need to be saved from some sort of mishap? As their meeting went on, voices called out to state, should they replace him or continue to wait? As the Smurfs in the village continued to groan, Smurfette was concocting a plan of her own. Suddenly she noticed the gear left unguarded. Grabbing the Smurfizer, she swiftly departed. Heading through the forest and without turning back, she pursued Papa Smurf by following his tracks.
Hey, Grouchy, pretend you didn't see me, okay?
Me? I don't like pretending. Where are you going anyway?
I'm going to find Papa Smurf. I'm smurfed up just waiting around. Please don't tell the others. They might get worried.
All right. Me? I don't like getting worried.
What's this wagon full of barrels doing here? I hope there aren't any humans around. That's never a good sign. Hey guys, it's Smurfette.
We're all here, Smurfette. And we're all ears. Shh! It's Smurfette! She's so sweet! Be quiet, she's gonna say something.
I found a lantern near the dock.
Whoa!
It must belong to Papa Smurf, but I couldn't see a raft here.
Papa Smurf must have used it to cross the river. You're on the right track.
Well done, Smurfette. Ask her if she's okay.
Oh, ask her if she wants me to go help her. Hey, that's enough. I'm a big girl. I can take care of myself. Up there, the log. I have to reach it to move on. But I need to be careful. Gargamel can't be far away. A vile trap. I hope that Papa Smurf isn't inside. That's just Smurfy. I can't see anything because of this fog. I could call out to him, but seeing as Gargamel is lurking around here, I'm sure to get caught. I'll be smurfed! The vile trap must have sent a signal to Gargamel. I have to hurry! All right, I have to get closer, find the hearts, then heal them to open the vile trap. Okay, I've healed the first heart. There must be another one. It seems that Gargamel hasn't found the vile trap. That's great news. And there, the last heart has been healed. Papa Smurf! Can you hear me?
Is that you, Smurfette? Were you the one who got the vile trap to free me?
Yes, I'm coming, Papa Smurf. Stay where you are.
I won't move a muscle. By the way, I have some good news, Smurfette. I managed to collect the Hellebore's perfume before I got smurfed.
Smurftastic! Then we can go back to the village right away. Quickly, we can't hang around here. Gargamel is nearby.
Can you hear me? Are you okay?
I'm all right. but that was some drop. I sure picked the right time to fall. The Smurfizer doesn't seem in such good shape, though. The tank came off, and I can't see it anywhere.
Holy Smurf! It must have been carried away by the river! Hurry! You have to get it back! Without that special flower, we won't be able to heal the contamination.
Yes, I know. I'm on it. In the meantime, you should head back to the village, Papa Smurf. The Smurfs are a little jittery. They need you there with them.
Are you sure? I can wait for you here, you know.
No! The village needs you more than I do, Papa Smurf. Besides, Gargamel might still be lurking around. It isn't safe.
I would rather stay, but so be it. Take care of yourself.
I've handled things perfectly so far. I'm sure I'll be fine. Smurf-tastic! I finally got the tank back. I feel quite proud of myself. I can't wait to get back to the village and see my friends. Okay, I'd better not hang around. There's something Smurfy about this place.
With the help of Smurfette and her immense courage, our two heroes safely returned to the village. Oh, I was certain that she would succeed. She is truly remarkable. Anyway, where was I? Once Papa Smurf got back, he set things in motion. He took out his cauldron to brew up the potion. The perfume of hellebores he proceeded to add to the ingredients that they already had. Now, his work is complete. Papa Smurf is content. The antidote was smurfed after several attempts. But it's not over yet. To defeat Gargamel, they must head to his home to break the vile leaf spell. The plant spits out its spawn from the hovel on top. There's a long road ahead to bring it to a stop. But who is the right Smurf to be sent on this quest? Oh, not lazy, not clumsy. They aren't up to the test. It is indeed Hefty, for who else could it be? Ready to battle and make history.
Using the 3 ingredients we've found, I've concocted a super antidote.
And I filled the Smurfizer with it.
Perfect! Now I'm ready to face the vile leaf.
Just one thing, the Smurfizer is now very powerful, so don't be surprised.
I know all about power. Don't you worry, Handy.
You have to sneak into Gargamel's hovel and free the Smurfs that he has taken prisoner. Then, you must put an end to the vile leaf using the super antidote. The antidote is powerful, but the vile leaf is too. Don't forget that.
Don't worry, Papa Smurf. I'm smurfed up and ready to go. Holy dumbbells, it's Gargamel. Let's hope he doesn't see me. What's he up to this time?
Now, a little nightshade and a smidge of ricin. That should make the vile leaf grow. And not forgetting the mandrake. Azrael, I can't find the hellebores I picked from the swamp. I hope you didn't gobble them up when I wasn't looking, you blasted flea bag. Oh, wow! I don't believe it! Hefty, what are you doing here?
Have you come to save us?
That's right. Did Gargamel capture you after you got caught in the vile traps?
I have a feeling he's going to smurf us. Yeah, but you can free us later. First, you have to destroy the spellbook. Gargamel has found a new formula to enhance the vile leaf's power.
He's returned from the swamp with a bunch of ingredients.
So that's why he was in the swamp.
No more spellbook means no more formula. Then it's bye-bye enhanced vile leaf. You have to get rid of it.
Just as I suspected. I need to get into the room with the spellbook without Gargamel seeing me.
There's a mouse hole over there, high up.
You need to get close to the spellbook without being seen.
All right. I'll try smurfing that way. I'll come set you free afterwards. It'll be a breeze with my strength. Oh, it's Smurfs in here. That horrible smell must be coming from Gargamel's cauldron. Hey, his old spellbook is just above it. I'm nearly there. Finally, there's that nasty spellbook. It's covered in the contamination. A little blast from the Smurfizer should destroy it.
Oh, where did you come from, you little rat? You'll get what's coming to you.
Holy Smurf, quickly! I need to heal it and Smurf out of here!
Ow, thank you, Hefty. I thought we'd never get out of that cage.
Free at last! I don't know about you, but I hate being locked up for too long.
Yeah, Gargamel moved out caged around so much that I got seasick. By the way, did you manage to free the other Smurfs?
No, not yet. But don't worry, I'm on my way.
Wow, thank you, Hefty. We're free at last, thanks to you.
We can go! We can go! Oh, this is so Smurfy!
Okay, there's no time to lose. I still have to heal the Vile Leaf.
Yeah, it's in the attic. Gargamel won't stop talking about it.
In the attic? Where is this attic?
I think that it's upstairs.
Yeah, because a downstairs attic is called a basement.
This is no time for smurfing around. Where's the entrance to the attic?
Oh, you can't smurf it. It's where there's the most contamination. Keep going straight ahead.
All right, I've got to go. Good luck.
There! The Vile Leaf! Holy Smurf, it's gigantic! And there are its 3 hearts. I have to smurf a way to reach it. Yes! Finally! It looks like it worked! The Vile Leaf is healed! Hello? Guys? Anyone at the village? Can you hear me? The Vile Leaf has been healed! I did it!
He's done it, my little Smurfs. He's defeated the Vile Leaf.
Holy Smurfs, it's finally over, right?
Oh, great! I'm gonna bake a cake to celebrate!
Tell Hefty I'm sending him a kiss, Papa Smurf.
Me? I don't like being kissed.
Hey, calm down. I can't understand what you're saying.
Very well. I'll Smurf a stork to go pick you up. See you soon.
See you soon, Papa Smurf. It's over. Can finally Smurf a little rest.
Vile Leaf is beaten! The village has been saved! With the help of teamwork, we've succeeded today. They're united once more. It's a Smurf Jubilee! Even Grouchy seems glad, to a certain degree. Papa Smurf smiles as well. His little Smurfs prevailed, and thinks of Gargamel, who has once again failed. He cursed and he raged for a very long time, ensnared by the Vile Leaf, tangled up in his vines. But the plant then dried up, liberating that beast, who still is unwilling to admit his defeat. But forget about him, we will leave him to brood. For the flowers and plants, they have all been rescued. So, we'll now return home beneath a starry sky and sing all together, waving danger goodbye. For a Smurf should always celebrate and have fun, showing friendship and joy, caring for everyone. I'm glad that's over. I Smurf poetry, but smurfing rhymes all day long is Smurfy work. Anyway, thanks everyone. We should do this more often. Take Smurf of yourselves and have a good Smurf. Are you sitting comfortably? Wonderful! Get ready and keep your Smurfs open. The adventure's about to begin. Let me tell you about a curious tale of the magic green stone and its use as a jail. But first, let me introduce the one we really must mention. Our beloved hero Handy and his great new invention. So that the village can party without an arm ache. This wondrous machine has the power to bake. With the new Smurfo mix, recipes are child's play. In the smurf of an eye, a fine cake's on the way. Sugary treats for palates so needy, including the cravings of our friend Greedy. But the Smurfo mix seems to need some repairs. It's not making cakes, but small micro eclairs. Handy's in the lab, sneaking around. Oh, look! Behind Papa Smurf's back, he gets out the spell book. To his problem, he finds one answer alone. He can create anything from a magic green stone. But Smurf-tastrophe, the prized object has flown! Is the stone in the hands of the worst wizard the world has ever known? Fearing it so, Handy and a couple of friends travel, quickly, unseen, to the enemy's hovel. Our poor Smurfs don't know of the danger to come as they search for the stone in the enemy's home.
And who said you could Smurf here? I'm telling Papa Smurf.
Nobody's making you spy on us or follow us, Brainy.
Aw, stop squabbling! Come on, quick, let's split up and Smurf the green stone.
Apple? Oh, I hope we'll find lots. Yummy.
Dimwitty?
Dimwitty? Okay, a little tap with a hammer should be enough. Oops, I may have smurfed a little too hard.
When Papa Smurf hears that you've been here,
Brainy, stop being a Smurf Joy.
Hey, look, I found an apple. But it's not green. Is that okay?
Hey guys, I think we have a problem.
Finally some light. I couldn't smurf a thing in here.
Now then, what's all this racket down here? Oh, more rats you haven't caught, Azrael?
Handy, quick, we need to leave now.
Wow, look, loads of fireworks.
What's going on here? Pesky Smurfs! It's you again! Azrael! Catch them!
Oh, hello there. We are Smurfs.
Stop playing about, Dimwitty, come on.
You idiots! What have you done? No! Come back!
In Smurf's name, what was that?
By Beelzebub, this is the end! Despicable little blue vermin! You have no idea what you've done!
Sorry. Is it as bad as it looks?
Of course! I was using the green stone in my alchemy experiments, and the results were very surprising. Oh! I separated the material from an object, and then reassembled it right after. I even transformed the flower into a kind of slimy puddle. But what's the point of sharing my precious knowledge with a band of blockheads?
Oh, well, that's all super reassuring.
Hang on. Does that mean this, creature was inside it?
No, you stupid idiots! That's why I fear the worst if it has the same powers as the stone.
Well, I don't know who it was. I didn't have the time to smurf.
According to ancient legends, creatures that smurf out of magical objects are rarely friendly.
I agree with Storm. We should ask Papa Smurf and him quickly.
Oh no, we can't. Imagine the scolding he's going to Smurf me when he hears about all this.
But we can't just serve up all the Smurfs to Gargamel on a platter.
For once, I don't care. The situation has me so worried that you're the least of my concerns.
If Papa Smurf was here, he'd Smurf us what to do.
I might have an idea to fix my mistake. We could form an alliance?
An alliance?
Great! We're all going to be friends.
Out of the question.
Gargamel, you're a great alchemist, right? Meanwhile, I'm going to put all my efforts into improving the Smurfo mix. What? Why are you all smurfing at me like that? Do you have a better idea?
Not really, no, but I have to say I don't like this much.
If the creature was able to leave the stone, it must be able to go back in.
What if it doesn't like being in there? Hey, we should probably ask it.
First, we have to find it. And then we can try to have a friendly conversation.
It teleported through this portal. You should be able to follow it. I'm too big to fit.
You're just scared. Here, you might learn something. There, the village. And not a word to the others. Gargamel might hear me.
Hello, Storm? Can you hear us?
Loud and Smurf. The Smurfy-talkie works perfectly.
Oh, so what was going through the portal like?
Smurftastic. I'll call you if I see anything strange. Hello, the hovel? Some kind of crystals have appeared all over the forest.
Crystals? Like my green stone?
No, not really. They're the same color, but much bigger. They have these black spots at the bottom, too. Hello, can you Smurf me? I can see a cabin in really bad condition. The roof is all collapsed.
Watch out! There may be humans inside.
A cabin lost in the woods with a damaged roof? Then it must be old man Folk's house. He's the farmer I get my pumpkins from for Halloween.
Oh, I Smurf pumpkin soup. Yum.
Are you kidding? These pumpkins are all moldy, and all he does is moan and complain.
That reminds me of someone. But who could it be?
What are you trying to say, Four Eyes?
Hey, now's not the time to get all Smurfed up. I'm going to approach the cabin and we'll see.
Hello, Storm. What's Smurfed? We thought we heard you shout.
I'm fine, guys. But the ground collapsed beneath my feet and I fell a long way.
What do you see around you?
There's a river and some water lilies. I could use them to walk on the water. Hello, guys. Stolas is right in front of me.
Great. Talk to him. He may not be so bad.
You again? There's no need to whisper. I can hear you talking to your friends.
Oh, pardon me. My name is Storm. We haven't really had the time to introduce ourselves. In any case, I have to say that you haven't made it easy for me.
Why should I be nice to you? You're all the same. You only want to use me.
Use you? No, you're wrong. I just want to have a chat with you. For example, can you Smurf me what you're looking for?
What I'm looking for? I want to free myself from the green stone for good. That's what I'm looking for.
Well, maybe we could help you.
Help me? That's a new one. I suppose you only want to help me by teaming up with that evil alchemist. So long. I've got no time to chat, and you're not even worth fighting.
Wait, you're wrong. We haven't teamed up with him. Well, we kind of have, but it's not what you think.
Silence. Have fun with my creation. Another version of me who will hopefully teach you a lesson.
Oh no, Smurftastrophe! Hey guys, can you hear me? Oh, this is all going wrong.
Oh, Storm, I'm glad to see you again, even though I'd have preferred it to be in happier circumstances.
It was all my fault, Papa Smurf. Don't blame Storm.
Never mind. What's done is done. We have more urgent things to deal with.
Tell me about it. So, spare me the apologies and let's deal with this cursed creature. And it's still on the loose.
This creature is called Stolas, and I bet you were the one who annoyed it with all your smurfery.
Oh, here we go again. It's all my fault.
Come on, let's concentrate. While you were in the forest, Gargamel and I smurfed some research. Stolas told you that he wanted to free himself from the Greenstone's bind? That That seemed weird to us, because it seemed like he had just escaped from it. But we need to think about it like a genie smurfing from his lamp. Even if he's outside it, it's like there's an invisible chain binding him to it. Get it?
No need to be a genius to understand that. This green stone is a stone of captivity, and the creature is still bound to it. Oh, we can make a new one from the fragments I collected in the laboratory.
And the magical substances you smurfed on the creature and in the forest when you smashed these strange crystals.
And then we can look it up forever, repair the damage it's caused, and go back to our own lives. Perfect, right?
I'm sure there's another solution.
No, there isn't. Do we really need to hear every Smurf's opinion? We have to act! That creature is destroying everything in its path!
Calm down. We need to prepare ourselves for what's next. We need to smurf the portals that Stolas opened. We must also repair the damage he caused and smurf this magic essence again.
You can count on us, Papa Smurf. With the Smurfo mix, we're definitely up for the job.
Whew. It's nice to take it off now and then.
Hey, Storm, can you lend me the Smurfo thing? I want to smurf it too.
If you like, yeah. But don't you press the buttons.
It's just like a toy. Pew, 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 pew. Hello, guys. I can see some mines and a green light. Hey, I bet Stolas came this... that is, if the light was green for him too.
Dimwitty, you must come back to the hovel immediately.
No, I don't like Gargamel.
Can you smurf us, Dimwitty?
Loud and smurf.
I don't think he can smurf us. And, press the button on the Smurfy-talkie when you smurf?
Of course I can hear them. What are we smurfing about,
Oh, he'd better watch out. Stolas must be nearby.
Oh, I get it. You're pretending you can't hear me.
We can hear you fine, Dimwitty, and this isn't the time to play around.
Look around, and as soon as you see one, jump in and come back to us.
Find a portal to jump into. Yeah, okay, Smurfette.
And, press the button on the Smurfy-talkie when you smurf?
Hello?
Dimwitty, don't shout. We can hear you fine.
You mean he's finally figured out how to use the Smurfy-talkie?
Oh, well, obviously, it's Smurf's play. I can see two paths, and I don't know which one to choose.
Can you describe the two paths to us, Dimwitty?
To the right, the path leads to a dark crevice that smells really bad. To the left, it's peaceful and pretty.
How does he not know?
Well, if this was a smart Smurf, he'd be called Smart Smurf, right?
Take the one on the left, Dimwitty. It looks more peaceful.
That's right. Definitely don't go to the right.
Hey, why can't I go to the right?
Well, because it looks more scary, doesn't it?
Don't make this complicated, Dimwitty. Take the nice path. Find a portal and get back here.
I'm having fun here. In any case, more than at Gargamel's house, so I'm going to the right. Oh, here you are again. Hello.
Another one? What are you doing here, you little runt? Have you come to spy on me?
No. I just came to have a little fun. Do you want to play with me?
Do I look like I'm having fun?
I can teach you if you like. It'll be Smurf-tastic.
No. No one teaches me. I don't want anything to do with humans.
I'm not a human. I'm a Smurf. What about you?
I don't know.
Oh, hey, did the Storks leave you here?
What? No. I was imprisoned inside that blasted green stone.
Oh, that's not nice at all. Hey, would you like to help me get home? I'll introduce you to all the others. Oh, they're very nice. Well, except when they're pretending not to hear me.
I don't know.
Say yes. Perhaps you'd like to be a Smurf just like us.
A Smurf? I have no idea what you're talking about.
Oh, okay. That's because I'm talking Smurf. Oh, that's easy. You just Smurf. Smurf instead of, well, whatever you want to Smurf.
No. No. You're trying to fool me. I'm sure of it.
Yep, if you like, you can be full Smurf. I don't think he exists. I'm Dimwitty.
Ah, be quiet. I see through your game. You're trying to trap me to soften me up. But it won't work. Ah! Prepare for battle!
But the avalanche isn't avalanching anymore.
Good. That's one less thing to worry about.
Now's your chance to smurf another portal.
There must be one that will bring you back to Gargamel's house.
Do I have to come back? I haven't even made a snow Smurf yet.
Now's really not the time, Dimwitty.
Well, there's always time for fun. Unless you're jealous. Hey, I was in the mountains! Hey, can we go back? Oh, can we go back?
We'll see. But for the moment, don't move an inch, Dimwitty.
And put the Smurfomix down.
You really aren't Smurfy.
Okay, while Gargamel's upstairs, let's talk about our plan.
I have an idea. Let's find Stolas and become friends.
Yes, that's the idea we've had from the start. It's what we were trying to Smurf you while you were wandering around the mountain.
We're going to use all the power in the magic essence smurfed from Stolas, the crystals, and redirect them at him.
In other words, we're gonna use his powers against him. To start with, it was Gargamel who smurfed the Greenstone, aka Stolas, aka all these big problems.
Gargamel wanted to separate the materials in particular objects, so we think it's possible to separate Stolas, the being, from his powers. And that will cut the magical link to the Greenstone.
I agree with this hypothesis, but we aren't convinced that it'll smurf.
What do we have to lose? We're running out of time. Let's give it a go.
You're right. We must be cautious. Gargamel mustn't discover our true intentions. Otherwise, the plan may smurf. It's time to act. Let's find Stolas and try to convince him that we mean him no harm.
I'll volunteer, Papa Smurf. I'll go and smurf Stolas myself. I'll be able to convince him to stop doing all this stuff.
Are you sure, Brainy?
Allow me to remind you of my adventures against the Vile Leaf. I'm no stranger to adventure, and don't forget that my brain is a smurftastic asset when it comes to the unpredictable.
Why not? If Dimwitty wandered back unscathed, then...
Stolas, listen to me.
It doesn't matter where I go, you'll always follow me.
Please, I just want to talk.
Okay, I can at least give you that, after you've gone to so much trouble to get here. I'm listening.
I know the situation's quite complicated and confusing, but don't be smurfed by appearances. Just because we've teamed up with Gargamel doesn't mean we agree with his ideas. We don't have anything in common, particularly when it comes to tasting clothing, food, cruelty, and...
What? What did you say? I knew it! You villainous little liar! You'll pay for this! Don't think you can...
Oof, he's so smurfacious. Oh well, I'd better turn this off. Listen. We Smurfs want to smurf your freedom, if that's what you want. But first you need to stop destroying everything. That's not the way to get what you want.
Unfortunately, I don't have a choice. I can't trust beings who want my powers. Not again.
I can't imagine why you've come to these conclusions. But I have the time, and I'm happy to listen to you and help you. Where do you come from? We could try to find your original world. I imagine there must be people waiting for you.
How well do you know the world around you to come to such optimistic conclusions? Find the world I come from? I don't have one. I was created many years ago by an alchemist. I'm what they call a homunculus. I'm neither human nor Smurf. My existence has been purely to serve these alchemists. As I grew and learned more, my admiration became fear. Then, disgust. So, I was imprisoned in this stone of captivity that you call the Green Stone. The years passed. I traveled from one alchemist to another, ending up in the hands of this grotesque, balding wizard.
I can understand that must make you feel sad. I know this must be Smurfly hard for you, but I'm begging you, trust us.
I'll never again leave my fate in the hands of another. This is the first time I've ever had such power. I'm so close to achieving my goal. I'm not going to risk everything now. Let's end this discussion. You already know too much about me. I have no choice but to stop you now. Get ready, little Smurf.
By Papa Smurf's beard, what a fall!
Hey, Brainy, are you okay?
Smurfedly good. I've never been so happy to see you.
Don't speak too soon. Look what's waiting for us.
In the name of Smurf, what's happened here? I've left one desolate landscape to arrive in another.
Well, after your fight with Stolas, he teleported and smurfed right in the middle of the hovel. He talked to us Smurfs first, saying he had nothing against us and that he was sorry. Papa Smurf tried to talk to him, but he wouldn't listen. And then as soon as he saw Gargamel again, he got smurfily angry and began his final ritual.
After what Stolas revealed to me, I can't really blame him. But where are the Smurfs?
Hello? We're here, Brainy!
Don't worry, everything's fine. I just feel a bit sick.
We're really running out of time now. If Stolas is able to finish his ritual, he'll completely annihilate the hovel. And us with it!
Yes, and from what I can see, it's already well underway.
Go and rest, Brainy. You've earned it. I'll take over now.
Are you sure? I can still fight.
No, it's up to me to fix what I started. I insist.
How is this possible? How dare such a small being
Do it now! Activate the Stone of Captivity!
No, I beg you, please don't.
What are you waiting for, you wretched Smurf? Hurry up!
Do you really think I'm going to imprison him again after all these years? No, Gargamel, we are not like you! Stolas, listen to me! I promise we're going to let you go! Hold tight, this may get a bit bumpy.
No! Stop!
Whew. It's good to be back on solid ground.
Quickly! Hurry up! We have to smurf out of here!
Don't think you've escaped, you wretched Smurfs!
Hey, Gargamel! How about we switch roles?
You'll pay for this!
The task was long and complicated, but finally all of our Smurfs are elated and escape yet again from the miserable mage, leaving him frothing in fury and rage. The land invaded by terrible contamination. We cleaned up with Smurf participation. Then to the village we all returned, happy to know that forgiveness we've earned. Time to prepare for a big celebration and honor our deeds and new liberation. But first, we have a new friend to uncover. And to do so, we Smurfs have a lot to discover. So what do you think, Stolas? Did you like my dainty prose?
Yes, it wasn't too bad.
Not too bad? That's not very polite. Ha!
Hey, you coming? The party's starting.
Yes, Azrael. I've almost finished cleaning, and it's no thanks to you. I really hate cleaning, so stop bothering me. Hey, what is this spell book, Azrael? Let's see. Recipe for the cursed elixir of glory. Whoever drinks this potion will be granted with fame and glory for their entire life. Ooh. This is one diabolical potion, Azrael. Yes, that's right. I will finally be seen as the greatest alchemist of all time. Glory will be mine, and then farewell to this wretched hovel. I will be able to live in a castle with dozens of servants at my command. What is it now, Azrael? What? I need Smurfs to make the potion? Curse them! Those wretched Smurfs won't resist me much longer. They'll finally see what I'm made of. Hurry up, you flea bag. We're going on a Smurf hunt.
Let's take a closer look. Am I dreaming? It's really him! Smurf is back! Smurf is back! Smurf is back!
Who? Smurf? Oh, so he did accept my invitation.
Hey there, Smurf! Hey there, Smurf! Hello!
Come!
Hey there, Smurf!
Hey there, Smurf!
Hey there, Smurf!
Welcome, Smurf. Welcome home, Smurf. It's been a long time since you smurfed to the village. By the way, you've arrived just in time to prepare for the village party.
Excuse me, Papa Smurf, but the preparations are smurfing late. It seems that Clumsy Smurf accidentally smurfed the tent after smurfing on a blueberry pie.
Well, Smurf, I'm counting on you to help us prepare for the party. When you're done, why don't you come see me in my laboratory? I need to smurf you something. Hey there, Smurf.
What smurfy new invention have you smurfed up, Handy Smurf?
I'm smurfing on a revolutionary means of transportation. You can smurf anywhere with this little gem, and it even has a turbo boost. If you want to give it a smurf, I've set up a training course to see what it can do. If you can prove to me that you can smurf it, then I'll give it to you. Wow, you're faster than a speeding Smurf. You've earned the right to keep this Smurfway.
Thank you, Handy Smurf. I'll take good care of it. Don't worry about a Smurf.
One last thing before you smurf away. You should go see Architect Smurf. I think he has a surprise for you. This wooden Smurf shows the location of your future house. But first, smurf up all this mess, roll into these crates, and you should be able to smurf
I'll
them.
smurf that for you as soon as possible, Architect Smurf.
Starting from now, if you bring me the right resources, I can smurf your house. Foundations, I'll need bark and stones.
Hey, Vanity Smurf. How's it smurfing?
Me? Oh, you know, I'm always feeling great. Here's your delivery, Vanity. Where should I smurf it? Right here would be perfect.
It's not my fault, I swear. It was the masked Smurfer.
No, my beautiful face. Smurf, do you think you could smurf my painting again?
I'm not sure, but I can always give it a try.
Oh, thank you a million Smurfs.
Hello, Smurf. Do you want me to smurf you some new clothes?
Don't worry about smurfing any. Mine already fit me like a Smurf.
Do you by any chance have any cotton in your Smurf? I need some to smurf this banner.
I'll smurf you some. Count on me.
Great, you smurfed some cotton. I thank you ever so much. I'll finally be able to finish this banner for the village party.
The pleasure is all mine, Taylor Smurf.
Wait, as a reward, here's a brand new magnificent outfit just for you. Come back to me if you come across other resources. I might be able to make something with them.
Hello, Smurf. How's it smurfing?
I'm smurfing well, Smurfette. I'm smurfing around the village to see if anyone needs help.
I've got so much work to do with my bouquets. It would be really smurfy of you if you could take care of Baby Smurf for me.
Hey, watch out, you clumsy Smurf! Oh no! All the balls are broken. What are we going to do?
What's going on here, Chef Smurf?
Smurf! I don't have enough balls for the party! Clumsy Smurf, smurf them all! We need to smurf a solution!
I can go deliver them, if you want.
Oh, thank you, Smurf! What would I do without you?
So, my little Smurf, have you settled back into the village?
Oh, yes, it's been so long since I smurfed such excitement here.
The preparations for the village party are going well, but there's one final thing to do. Could you smurf this invitation to the girls? It'd sure be smurfy if they could come to the village party.
Yes, that's a Smurfy idea. I'll go smurf them right away.
One last thing, Smurf. Take care of yourself. The Enchanted Forest is not a smurfy place. Gargamel could be lurking somewhere.
Who do we have here? I'm not dreaming. That's a Smurf!
Oh! Smurf! It's Gargamel!
You see, Azrael, making this potion might be easier than expected. No, Azrael, pause off. He's my Smurf, and I still need about 10 more to make the potion work.
Huh?
Halt, you! Who goes there? Are you new? I've never seen you smurfing around here before.
Don't attack! I come in Smurf. I was sent here by Papa Smurf.
But how do we know you're not a fake Smurf sent here by a wizard smurfing next to the village?
Look, I have a letter smurfed by Papa Smurf himself.
Don't worry, this is Smurf. He's been on an expedition for a few years, but he's still a Smurf like the rest of us. So what message have you brought us?
Papa Smurf and all the Smurfs are inviting you to the village.
Wait a second! I don't trust him! I won't smurf anything until this Smurf has proven his worth! Yeah, me neither. Before we listen to him, he must smurf the waterfall test.
Huh?
Very well, if that's the case.
Are you sure?
Azrael, come here, you flea bag. What are you doing? Ooh, have you found a new Smurf? Who do we have here? A Smurf with hair? That's really strict. There, Azrael, another Smurf! Catch him!
Oh! I need to go smurf some help with Papa Smurf!
Wait for me, you blasted cat! Come back! Azrael! Azrael, this is fantastic. You've led us straight to the Smurf village. Help me capture as many as possible. Come on, stop daydreaming.
Oh, Smurfs! Gargamel and Azrael have gotten into the village. Quick, we need to smurf them out of here. I might have a solution. Handy Smurf? Smurf, I'm gonna need your help. I'll need several ingredients. Smurf, I'm counting on you to get them. I need a moonstone, birch sap, a honeyed orchid, and pilus seeds. Me, I don't like pilu seeds. Smurf, I'm counting on you to bring me the ingredients as soon as possible. In the meantime, Handy Smurf, you and I will get the village in order.
Hello, Smurf! I'm smurfing a truly revolutionary painting. Oh, and by the way, your timing is just smurfy. I need someone to smurf the outlines of my painting.
Smurf the outlines? but I've never done that before.
No problem. Your tracing will be much better than mine. You'll see. It's Smurftastic.
What do you mean there's not enough wind to make the windmill smurf?
There's not enough wind to make the windmill smurf. I can't smurf anything.
I need this flour at all costs. Otherwise, I won't be able to smurf my cakes for the party.
What if we use the rain smurfer?
Oh, Smurf, you got here at just the right time. Do you know how to use this completely smurfy machine?
What exactly do we need to smurf? Do we need to make these rollers stop on the right symbol?
That's exactly that. How did you guess? Well, I have to go. I have some bread in the smurf that might burn.
Me, I don't like Gargamel. He smurfed the entire village.
Don't you smurf. We'll fix the village and free all the Smurfs.
No! No! Papa Smurf! Papa Smurf! No!
Looks like Baby Smurf wants another stuffed toy.
Oh, congratulations, Smurf. You managed to smurf all the ingredients I asked for. Oh, it's a Smurf-tastrophe. I haven't any left. Smurf, can you fetch me some dragon fire? You should go see Fafnir, the dragon of the lake. He'll help you find it.
All right, Papa Smurf, you can smurf on me. Here's the dragon fire, Papa Smurf.
Oh, you managed to smurf it. I tip my smurf to you. Let's see here. I just need to smurf a few drops into the still, and the smurf is done.
What in the smurf is this?
Don't you see? It's a caramel. But not just any caramel. If someone smurfs it, they become all soft. Just get Gargamel to eat it. Then we can smurf him and free all the Smurfs.
Look, Smurf has come to free us.
Shh, not so loud.
What's going on here? What's with all this noise? Smurfs have escaped from the cage? Come back here! What's happening to me? I'm melting.
You got me, you smurfed! You big bully!
I hate the Smurfs. I detest the Smurfs.
Even if I smurf all my trust in Papa Smurf, right? I think we should smurf before the effects of the caramels wear off.
You're smurfing your ears, Brainy.
Attention, please! I declare the party for the village's Smurfversary open! Oh, yeah!
How can that be the end? As Papa Smurf always says, there should always be a Smurfy moral to end a story, right? Smurfy moral of this story is that one should never count your Smurfs before they've smurfed. And as everyone knows, you shouldn't smurf your Smurfs in the same Smurf, or you'll accidentally smurf on your own Smurf. In any case, we can be sure that patience and length of Smurf accomplish more than Smurf or Fury. This demonstrates that if one smurfs the cunning, there is a risk of smurfing in the Smurf, which is truly not. And what do you think? But wait for me! You didn't answer my question. Hey, come back!
Oh?
Ah!